day Taylor Swift fans have been waiting for. Her concert film comes out, but can you get up and dance while you watch or sing? We'll explain what's allowed and what isn't.
This is Kcal News Mornings.
Good morning. Taking a live look outside at the start to a beautiful weekend, Friday the 13th.
It is a Friday the 13th in here. We've got
that was perfect timing.
Camera 2 would agree with that Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I heard that loud.
You're a black cat that just walked through the studio?
You're watching Kcal News Mornings at 9. Today is October 13th. I'm Rudabeh Shabazi. Let's check out our weather with Paul.
Let's do that. Let's hope camera 1 is liking things more than camera 2.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're going to talk about the weather. I think I'm just going to stay off camera here for this one. Current conditions outside, a little hazy when it comes to looking at downtown Los Angeles from the hills, but a good 3 degrees day progress. That will give us the Simi valleys at times. Again, and Sunday amazing to get outside, with Sunday being the warmer day of the two. San Bernardino, yeah, there it is. Lunchtime and 3 o'clock, we'll have filtered sunshine or just kind of partly sunny skies. It'll still be in the low to mid 80s and skies will begin to clear.
You heard that loud boom when we started the show. One of our cameras fell. Everyone's okay. They're working on it right now, but just want to let you know what that sound was. This is a 210 right in Arcadia this morning, where you can see westbound traffic still here and the volume is still here, but the incidents are not, which is great. So it's a clear drive through that stretch. LA here, we do have traffic on the 110 northbound. The 405 is also slowing down as you make your way into Culver City. And we do have a crash southbound 101 past Vineland. 2 right lanes are blocked off. Speeds down to 16 miles per hour, and that backup is coming off the 405. And then on the 105 west at Western, we do have the carpool and 2 left lanes blocked off. 2 cars involved in that one. The Inland Empire, though, it looks so much better than it does did the rest of the week. It's Friday light, which is great news. The Cajon Pass is wide open. The 91 some slowing into and out of Riverside, but it's still nice and light. And we have lots of green on the 210 and 10 as well. The 22-minute ride, though, on the 60 through Chino. And this is a look at the 57 right at Orangewood in our next traffic camera, and leaving you with travel times in Orange County. Rudabeh, back to you.
Okay, Kalina, thank you. As we enter day 7 of the Israel-Hamas war, Israel's armed forces have released dramatic footage of elite troops freeing hostages. This is the moment they retook control of a checkpoint overrun by Hamas.
This is body camera footage from the soldiers within a counterterrorism unit. You can see them fighting room by room as they're under fire while trying to free those hostages. In all, the IDF says that 250 hostages were rescued, 60 terrorists were killed, and 26 were apprehended, including the deputy commander of the Hamas Southern Naval Division. Israel has ordered an evacuation of part of Gaza as it launches more airstrikes against Hamas, possibly preparing for a ground invasion. It seems that is imminent. 1.1 million residents were given a 24-hour evacuation notice yesterday. Israel says it will not allow new deliveries into the Gaza Strip until Hamas releases more than 100 hostages taken during last week's horrific terror attack.
Meanwhile, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin is in Tel Aviv meeting with Israeli leaders face-to-face to show support. He's seeing firsthand some of the weapons and security assistance that Washington delivered to Israel after it was attacked. Austin is the second high-level U.S. official to visit Israel after the Secretary of State, Antony Blinken. And the escalation in the Middle East has people here at home concerned about their safety. Many
schools and synagogues, Rudabeh, are ramping up security as Hamas calls for a day of jihad. Kcal News reporter Tina Patel is live outside an elementary school in Hancock Park with their concerns. Tina?
Yeah, we had a chance to talk to some parents as they were dropping off their students this morning, and some admitted that they had concerns about whether school should be in session today. Now, local law enforcement tells us that there is no information about a specific or credible threat locally, and that's why LAUSD officials decided to hold classes as normal. They sent out a message to parents last